this is a race car dialed up to the max. I mean, it's a serious weapon. We've been thrown the keys to 3 brand new V8 Mustangs.
The cheapest.
The awkward middle child.
And the fastest one ever made.
We'll be Ford's delivery drivers, road tripping the cars through Western France to deliver them to a media event at a racetrack where things inevitably get out of hand.
Izzy, Richard, we've got a job to do today. We're genuinely working.
Yeah,
Yes.
This is a working day.
Ford press team wants us to get their Mustangs to a circuit. Starting with this one. Izzy,
This is mine.
it's beautiful.
Thank you very much.
It's your
She's
first
lovely.
Mustang experience?
Well, I've driven your old one. I've gone for the clutch and I've hit brake.
Yeah, it's modern
But
Mustang.
I don't think that really counts.
No.
This is,
It's
yeah.
origins. All right, good. 7th generation of Mustang right there. Moving on.
Yeah,
Whoa!
I'm just, you know.
She's beautiful.
You've got the lovely GT, I've got the dark horse.
Yep.
You've already had a go
I've
at
had a go.
this.
Brilliant. Loved it. Good.
It's very cool. If that's the
Yeah, yeah,
GT, this is almost the GTS.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's
But
You're so impatient. We'll get to your sparkly one.
should we do it now? Because I'm driving this. Yes, it is the GTD.
That's quite spicy.
Beyond quite spicy. Because the basic story with this, it's not that uncommon for manufacturers to take a race car and then sort of dial it back and take stuff away to turn it into a road car.
Yeah.
In this instance, basically what happened is they've gone the other way. They took a race car and the only thing they threw away was the rule book. And they said to the engineers, go crazy, what would you like to build? And this is what they've turned out.
Can we also explain that this is the hottest day of the year thus far?
38 degrees.
It's so hot, Mike's trousers have shrunk.
Race car.
Active aero.
Yeah,
Inboard,
whatever. I
outboard
prefer mine
suspension.
anyway. I don't care.
Next
do it.
level.
Whatever.
We've got a job to do.
Prize to the first one to getting on the wrong side. Look at that. Right, so let me tell you what I've got here. First of all, what I've got is a massive privilege. It is very exciting to be amongst the first driving this thing. The Mustang GTD. Like I said, it's not that unusual for a manufacturer to take a race car and then dial it back, take things away, throw them away to turn it into a road car. In this instance, genuinely what they've done, well, the only thing they've thrown away is the rule book. Essentially, they said to a load of race engineers, right, imagine there were no rules. You could take our GT race car and do anything you wanted to it, and then we'll release it to customers to use on the road as well as on tracks. This is the result. Headlines. 5.2 litre supercharged Predator V8 pumping out 815 horsepower. Via transaxle gearbox at the back for 50-50 weight distribution to the rear wheels. Via a carbon fibre prop shaft, I should add. But then it gets even more serious. And if I adjust my mirror here, in a normal Mustang, it's a 4-seater coupe and great. I can look at my happy smiling children in the back smearing their faces with ice cream. In this, no. I can see the suspension work. Oh my God, it's hypnotic. I was told not to do this. I'm going to put the mirror up. That is very, very clever suspension. Its entire job is to keep the tyre's contact patch maximally exposed to the road or track at all times. On the subject of rubber, these are unique tyres. They didn't exist before they were made for this car. And they are massive. The front tyres are bigger than the rear tyres on previously the most powerful Mustang. Everything about this car is dialed up to 11. The last thing this car suits is being locked up in a museum. It's a Mustang. Blue-collar car. Needs to be used, needs to be worked.
Welcome to my Mustang. This is the Mustang GT, specifically the 5-litre Coyote V8. It's quite cool. We say it's the cheapest. It's still fairly expensive. I think this one goes for about 55,000 Great British pounds. But when you consider its competitors, which we were talking about, there kind of isn't any. For me, the closest competitor is the new M2, which I love. Rear-wheel drive, power is similar. I think the M2 is about 475. This is 450 brake. I do feel cool as hell, though. You do feel cool when you're driving it.
I guess if you compare these three to the 911 lineup, you've got the Carrera, or Carrera S, bind, Carrera GTS, GT3. I'm very happy the GTD's in front right now. what a beautiful sound that thing's making.
What kind of car enthusiasts would we be if we simply drove these Mustangs to where they've got to be, dropped them off and said, there you go, that's your lot? I mean, that would be wrong. And we're in France, which is easy to forget is one of the birthplaces of motorsport. So much of it originated here in this country. And I happen to know that around here, near Reims or Reims, there is a particularly ancient racetrack. Not in use anymore, but it began in 1926. And I'd love to go visit it. And this feels like the right car to do it in.
Oh my gosh, this is it. Whoa, that's so cool.
Something I always find incredibly evocative. Old disused motor racing stuff. Grandstand and everything.
What an epic thing to just come across in the French countryside.
This is very, very cool.
It is epic.
This racetrack was basically just a series of straights, because in 1926
Yeah.
it started. So it was just, right, I'm going to see what the old girl can do, or see what the old girl can do. And it was just, bah! Then you had to do a corner just to get onto the next straight.
Yeah, so it's essentially straight,
Yeah.
corner, straight, corner, straight, and then you're back
So now
down there.
we've got modern cars coming past, and it's mostly tyre noise. Back then, it would have been
It would be
mostly...
so loud.
Oh,
wouldn't
God.
it?
The internet says that the lap record around here, the average speed was 146 miles an hour.
So
average.
this is by the 70s when it closed.
Yeah, yeah. So easily doing 200 miles an hour, considering how slow the corners are.
Do we know why it closed?
Well, it started with safety. They
Yeah.
said there's too many trees and too many houses alongside. So they decided to cut down the trees and
Yep.
demolish the houses
Excellent
and just
priorities.
go faster.
That's
Oh
good.
my
That's
God.
good. Yep, that's important work.
Yeah, fair enough.
Why are especially disused French circuits so evocative? It's
Yeah.
the paintings. They had the painted signs, and
It's beautiful.
It's in such good
It's so
nick as well.
beautiful.
it's gorgeous.
That thing does 202 miles an hour.
Go on, give it a go.
I would be followed some way behind by the police.
They have
Yeah.
just gone past.
It would be like the end. I'd arrive to drop it off. Here you go, Ford, and it'd be like that end of the Blues Brothers with like
This is
150
police.
police cars. Yeah, there's a bit of paperwork to be done. You'll sort that out. Don't worry. No, I love it here.
We've got a bit of time to explore, but...
Yeah, they won't mind. What kind of petrol heads would we be if we rushed?
Yeah.
Dropping these 3 cars off through this.
All
And-
delivery drivers do this.
Yeah,
They just
yeah,
hang
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Hang out,
I've
they
seen it.
take cool pictures of the cars.
Yeah.
Because you've got to do that.
Check the
Yep.
tyre pressures.
That's delivery driver stuff. Yeah, let's have a mooch.
Oh, I wonder, is that an underpass? You go
Yeah.
under the circuit?
Yeah, there it is. That's to go infield.
It's so good work. It's so
Yeah,
good work.
yeah, literally. Well, Goodwood kind of used to be like this until recently it was
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
abandoned. Do you think we can paint a DriveTribe badge on the side of it?
No,
Did you- we
it's
got any stickers?
Probably. I mean, the French are very relaxed because they let you just imagine this in the UK.
Oh, yeah.
Get near it.
Illegal raves,
But if you
etc.
start decorating what is, I suspect, a national monument with
Yeah,
your
we
own
could put a
branding.
sticker on it, somewhere hidden.
Coca-Cola did it.
Yeah, come on.
Bloody hell.
We're not going to go that
hand-painted
big.
signs. They're so.
Well, have you got a Sharpie?
No.
I'll hand-paint
is
the sign.
Is he? No.
Look at the Mustangs lined up. Oh,
Yeah, they look pretty cool. Mine's coolest.
it's also named after a diesel Golf.
GTD. Don't be stupid. Will you? No.
You tell a European GTD to think, bloody hell, I've done a diesel
Yes.
Mustang.
No.
Diesel swapped
I'll
Mustang.
be honest, mate. I did think exactly the same when I first read it.
2 litre diesel,
No, it
TDI.
stands for GT Daytona, I believe.
Correct.
Yes. Should we do some Mustang driving?
Should we do it?
We probably should deliver.
Richard Hammond is about to operate a toll booth using Apple Pay. Is this going to go smoothly? I doubt it.
The car's so wide, I can't get any closer to the thing.
I'm staring right up your exhaust pipes and at the perfect angle that I can see the flaps in it. Can you make them open somehow?
Hold on.
That was so loud.
Yep, that did it. Nice one. We wouldn't be able to go on epic trips like this if it weren't for all of you guys watching and also our amazing group of channel partners. And our long-term partner, G-Technic, has dealt us in on this trip with their glass coating kit. It contains everything in the G-Technic range needed to clean, polish and protect the glass on your car or van to make road tripping in difficult conditions easier and safer. The hero of the kit for this trip is the G6 Perfect Glass, a pure formula glass cleaner. So many glass cleaners smear all over the glass and make it look worse than when you started. In this stuff, all ingredients that can cause smearing have been discarded, like fragrance and cheap solvents, to produce a high-performance, powerful cleaning solution. Just shake it, spray the G6 onto a microfiber cloth and wipe the glass. Remove any residue with another microfiber and you're good to go. If you can, avoid cleaning in direct sunlight.
The kit also includes G1 hydrophobic coating and G4 glass polisher. Applications are easy. Using the polishing pad, work in the product, then remove any excess with a microfiber buffing cloth. Next, use an application pad applying G1 sealant to the clean window, then buff off any excess after 5 to 10 minutes. For the best results, allow to cure fully before exposing to the elements.
G-Technic offers a 12% saving when compared to buying the contents individually. To check out their top-notch car care products, click the link in the description below and have a look. It is a bit of a jump, that thing. Like, GT's like 55 grand, this is 68. Your car's £315,000.
Yeah, but don't worry and feel pressured to buy one because, first of all, Ford are going to have to select you to be able to buy one, so don't worry.
Also, 450 horsepower, 815.
Yes, and about 900 torques.
Me and Rich have very similar likes and dislikes in cars, but maybe this is where we don't agree. I'd say that, but I don't dislike them at all. I just don't know if they're my vibe. I think maybe they're his, and maybe that's a part of the car world I can leave to him. It's not something that's been on my radar. It was never a car that I thought, yeah, I fancy one of those. It hasn't turned me yet. I'm also sort of slightly conscious that the Mustang lovers of the world are almost cult-like in their love for Mustangs, so I don't want to offend them by not falling in love with their Mustangs as much as they do.
This car, it's solid. You know, am I blown away? No, but it's not really what I look for in a car, this. I think, potentially by the sound of things, I think Izzy and I are quite similar with our tastes. I think given a choice, I probably would go for an expensive hot hatch or entry-level sports car. I'd probably go for something like a Lotus Emira over this, to be honest. As it stands though, it's been a good companion. I'm cool, I'm comfortable, it's got a nice soundtrack. Can't really complain. Mustang.
Where does this car sit in the whole spectrum of fast Fords? Bearing in mind it's the law, you have to love a fast Ford. You just do. But so many of them went the other way, road to track. The Escort Mexico, Mark I, legendary car. Somebody had the bright idea of a race from the UK to Mexico. It went really well, so they did a special edition car to commemorate that. The Mexico was born, it lived on for years and was brilliant. Other fast Fords, like the Fiesta ST, which I still think was a genius car. I think that was a car that probably shocked the designers as much as anybody else when it turned out to be utterly brilliant and the last of the properly analog lift-off oversteer hot hatches. There was the RS2000, I have one, road car, used for racing. RS200, the rally car, I think that was a race car first. I was fully expecting this thing to be a barely containable, unfathomably uncomfortable beast on the road. Nope. It's got that proper race suspension thing where you're expecting it to, you know, if you go over a pebble this big, all your teeth fall out. But no, it's pliant, incredibly competent. It's in road mode. It'll stiffen up when I put it on the racetrack. It'll also drop by 40 millimeters, which is significant.
With 200 kilometres in the bag, DT Transport Limited had completed its first gig, successfully getting the Mustangs to the quaint countryside setting of Circuit Chambley.
Chaps, there's no other way of putting this. There's a racetrack.
Yippee!
Yeah, Ford said they're here around 5 o'clock, so we've got a couple of hours.
Oh, well, come on, let's play. Why wouldn't you?
Delivery drivers do this all the time.
You know, this is the fastest ever American car around the Nürburgring. This is not the Nürburgring, is it?
This is tiny. My Mini would do a better job round here.
All right then, rather than spend the time we've got doing science, why don't we spend it dicking about in our Mustangs?
I'm in.
We're just weeks away now from DriveTribe Live 2025. Live stage shows, a stunt show featuring original Top Gear live cars with stunt driver Paul Swift and all your favourite automotive YouTubers. It's at Bicester Heritage on August the 30th. If you want to see me, Mike, Izzy and the rest of the DriveTribe team, get your tickets now via the link in the description. You have to bear in mind, this car was built by race engineers at Multimatic and Ford. Multimatic are the company who build a lot of race cars, a lot of them for Ford. But it's not all daft, because immediately they built it, they went off hunting at the Nürburgring. They wanted it to be the fastest American car round the Nürburgring ever, and it immediately was. But they weren't satisfied. They figured it had more to give. So they took it out and shaved another 5 seconds off its ring time. It is seriously fast. Somehow it's still got a sense of humour. And I think it feels more soulful and more alive because it's doing what it does right now. Yes, there are electronics, of course there are. If there weren't electronics and computers, I'd be in that field upside down by now. It has total authority over the front end. I mean, there is not a hint of oversteer. But it's so good at what it does because of the architecture of it, its form, its physicality, that incredible rear suspension, all of it. The carbon fibre body, the weight distribution, 50-50 front and rear, thanks to the transaxle gearbox. I'm not playing a computer game, I'm driving a car, a proper mechanical analog car, and it's epic. Guys, what are you doing? You're wasting our dicking about time.
We're just a bit jealous and we sort of want to drive that one. It's a race car.
These are cool, but why would we drive these when we can drive
Not
that?
race cars.
All right, who's next?
So my main question is, what does a 300 grand Mustang feel like? Honestly, it is so sharp compared to the Dark Horse. The fact those cars are related seems ridiculous. A dual clutch is always quick, but compared to the manual boxes Izzy and I have been mucking about with, this is absolutely insane. None of us are going to get anywhere close to the limit of grip of this thing. Right, back straight, that's not straight. Oh, there's a supercharger. That's quick. It does feel like a beast compared to a 911 GT car. Oh my God, the grip around here. Keep on the gas. Oh, that is phenomenal. Ford, thank you for allowing me in the Dark Horse. It was lovely on the road, but my God, you have made an absolute weapon. Also, I never thought I'd love an automatic gearbox in an American car, but here you go. What a car. Right, Izzy's turn.
Haven't driven a race car in a little while. Nice to start nice and easy, isn't it? Like, this is way too big for this track. I should probably brake now. It's so much car to stop. God, that sits on the floor. Oh my gosh. That wing. Oh my God, it's nuts. The grip is crazy. Whoa! Flippin' heck, when it shifts, it really flippin' shifts.
Don't look. Don't look. They're here. I think we should just give them the keys back.
Are they
now.
cross?
They're fine. Just give them the keys.
Quite a lot of them, aren't
Just
there?
give them the keys. They'll
Yeah.
be fine.